seen those giant monster movies where some giant dinosaur beats up Tokyo for the 32nd time in a row? Well, that could never happen in real life. Call me Captain Obvious, but there's a reason for it, and it's called the square cube law. Let me break it down for you. The square cube law is basically the scientific principle that volume grows faster than surface area when sizing anything up. This same principle makes our once giant monster over here look a little less menacing. More importantly, though, it shapes a large part of how engineering and nature works in our very real world. Take a look at two animals for a biological example, being a deer and an elk. The elk and the deer share many characteristics, but notably the elk is very, very large, or rather it's larger than the deer. Due to this, the elk has notably thicker bone density as well as being larger. Very insignificant size change, but it has this large significance in terms of the internal biology of this animal. Okay, so what does this mean in our day-to-day lives? Well, the square cube law dictates how we cook things and how we build structures. Let me explain. Let's say you're cooking a meal. You only have two identical meals, but you only make one meal larger. The smaller meal will change its temperature a lot faster. This is why if you're cooking something, or you're cooking twice as much food, cooking something for twice as long doesn't really work. This is even more noticeable in construction, which is the backbone of how we build large-scale projects such as skyscrapers. The larger or taller you make a building, the more stress you put on it. If this isn't accounted for while building, then our glorious skyscraper ends up looking a lot less impressive. For this reason, the square cube law is really important in calculating just how much stress is going to be caused by the structure, and more importantly, how to build around it. As a builder, you would need to keep material in mind as well, which will change the volume of the skyscraper a lot, even if it shares the exact same shape. This is the reason you'll see mostly the same materials used in skyscrapers, despite being made by different people and many times different companies. Overall, the square cube law is very important, not only to our day-to-day lives, but also makes up the foundation of how we build our many concrete jungles. The end.